Agricultural Leadership Foundation alumni, family, and friends. I'm Rochelle Antonetti, Class 42 alumni and current Alumni Council Executive Team member. For the past 25 years, the California Agricultural Leadership Foundation has awarded outstanding alumni who have contributed to the betterment of our industry, government, communities, education, and environment. 111 alumni have been awarded with the Profiles in Leadership Award. This year, in 2020, 3 outstanding alumni have been nominated and selected for the Profiles in Leadership Award. Please join me in congratulating Craig and Sara Jane Underwood, Holly King, and Rich Peterson. Congratulations!
The Underwood Family Farms has been a producer of sustainable fruits and vegetables in Ventura County for decades and is known for sharing their love of community through education, outreach, and as generous donors. The giving nature for this family business has been instilled by Craig and Sara Jane Underwood. Craig is an alumnus of Class 5. Art Bliss, Class 8, Richard Pittick, Class 21, and Jim Finch, Class 28, in their nomination of the Underwoods, stated, "The current patriarchs are a true partnership whose operations have grown and evolved over time, reflecting changes in cropping patterns, demand, environmental considerations, and population pressures." Craig felt that it was important to cultivate a relationship between customers and farmers. This love of education has grown into impactful programs at the farm. Each year, nearly 60,000 students from throughout Southern California visit the farm to learn about where their produce comes from. They also have farm-related experiences, giving an opportunity for the community to visit the farm, pick your own produce, seasonal festivals, and more, bringing thousands of visitors to the farm each year, where they learn what it takes for farmers to produce a fresh, safe, and reliable food supply. As shared in the Los Angeles Times article on March 15, 2015, reporter David Pearson wrote, "An annual fall harvest festival in Moore Park raises about $100,000 for local organizations such as high schools, firefighters, and the Boy Scouts of America." Although it has been many years since his ag leadership experience, Underwood says the perspective he gained from the program helped him deal with many of the challenges he has faced during his 45 years of farming. Craig shared the following statement: "Sara Jane and I are honored to be recognized by CAF. The organization has contributed so much to the California farming industry and influenced me greatly. I vividly remember the many varied lessons we learned in traveling and sharing. Many of those stretched me outside my comfort zone. The practice sessions made me more comfortable dealing with the media. It would be hard to enumerate all the interactions that opened my eyes. This also gives me a chance to personally express my appreciation for the pioneers who launched the Ag Leadership Program and the many who ensured its endurance. It is a privilege to recognize Craig and Sara Jane Underwood with the 2020 Profiles in Leadership Award. Congratulations." Holly King, from Class 24, was raised on a cattle ranch and farming operation in Northern California. She grew to understand the challenging financial, operational, and environmental decisions farmers make daily. From this upbringing, she gained a love of agriculture, strong work ethic, and ability to articulate what she had experienced. Holly combined her love of farming and policy work to create an infrastructure to protect agricultural land through conservation easements, said King's nominator, Robin Flournoy of Class 29. Simultaneously, she was able to bring together commodity groups around the concept of sustainability. She led her family into an almond farming partnership, which brought about her desire to get involved in the Almond Board of California. King has been involved in many areas of agriculture, including working in agricultural lending as a director of agriculture programs for the Great Valley Center, as well as working with her family business. As the newly elected chair of the Almond Board of California in 2018, China announced tariffs on American agricultural products, including almonds. Working with industry leaders in the United States Department of Agriculture, King helped secure 2 rounds of trade assistance to help offset losses due to the tariffs. King also oversaw the Almond Orchard 2025 goals, launched by the Almond Board. These goals serve as a roadmap for continuous improvement in the industry in the areas of water, pest management, air quality, and zero waste. In her 2 years as chair, she championed the goals with industry leaders and partners around the globe. When Holly found out about the recognition she had received, she said, "As leaders, we don't do things solely by ourselves. Behind every leader, there are mentors, and I have been fortunate to have many. Each shared words of wisdom derived from their experience that made the path easier." She shared that her parents encouraged her to pursue what she had a passion for. "Agriculture was my choice," she stated. "Phil Brandt and Greg Pilcher at Production Credit Association took a chance on her as their first female loan officer, an opportunity that paved a path for women that would follow. Carol Whiteside of the Great Valley Center gave her the gift of thinking outside the box." The leadership lesson she shared with us is leadership is a responsibility. People depend on you. It is an opportunity to enhance lives. What could be more gratifying? Leadership is not always easy. The going can get tough, and that is when people learn what they are really made of. Thank you, Holly, for your leadership. The California Agricultural Leadership Foundation would like to recognize Holly King with this 2020 Profiles and Leadership Award. Rich Peterson of Class 25 has led with a life of service. He served as the executive director for the California Prune Board, served our country as a former Navy officer, and serves on numerous boards and community organizations. After 25 years of serving as the executive director for the California Prune Board, Rich continued to serve the industry during his retirement. He organized a World Congress for the International Prune Association for more than 100 people from 7 prune-producing countries. He also arranged orchard and processing plant tours and visits to research plots at UC Davis so others could learn more about prune production. Peterson served as leadership for many organizations supporting distribution of food to those in need, including 4 years on the Placer Grown Board, 6 years on the board for the Contra Costa Food Bank, 6 years on the board for Placer Food Bank, a member of St. Vincent de Paul's Advisory Board, where he helped with food drives, fundraisers, and home food deliveries. Rich had a great compassion for fellow veterans as a former naval officer. He belongs to the Navy League of the United States as well as the American Legion. He volunteers at the Stand Downs, which are events organized to provide vital services such as food, shelter, clothing, and health screenings to homeless and at-risk veterans. Nominator Lori Berger of Class 25 said, "Rich Peterson has worked diligently through his church and many local nonprofit organizations to help the needy in his community. It is for this reason I highly recommend him to be recognized for his leadership and extensive service to local food banks, senior citizens, and veterans." Peterson also belongs to the Lutheran Church of the Ascension in Citrus Heights, where he served on the church council for 13 years, with 4 years as the congregational president. His focus currently has been chairing the Social Ministry Committee, which works with nonprofits that serve the homeless, hungry, poor, and aged. "I've always had compassion for people in need," said Peterson, "but Class 25's trip to India, Pakistan, and Nepal inspired me to become more proactive. Meeting Mother Teresa demonstrated the positive impact a person can have. During my career, I promoted fruits of all types, but Mother Teresa introduced our class to the concept of spiritual fruit. She said, 'The fruit of silence is prayer. The fruit of prayer is faith. The fruit of faith is love. The fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace.' This led me to expand my outreach with a focus on leadership positions in my church and nonprofits. Ag leadership showed me how to apply my skills in improving the lives of the disadvantaged in my community. Rich's service-driven leadership journey is humbling. The foundation would like to honor Rich Peterson with the 2020 Profiles in Leadership Award. Congratulations, Rich."